I would like you to place a dot or another chosen visual image on the wall. I would like you to focus your gaze on that point of visual focus. Throughout the exercise, try to keep your eyes fixed on this point of visual focus. I'm going to ask you to focus your attention on different sounds in the environment, near and far away. I will ask you to focus your attention in different ways. It doesn't matter if thoughts and feelings come into your mind. The aim is to practice focusing your attention no matter what you might become aware of. To begin with, focus on the sound of my voice. Pay close attention to that sound. No other sound matters. Try to give all of your attention to the sound of my voice. Ignore all of the other sounds around you. You may hear them, but try to give all of your attention to the sound of my voice. Focus only on the sound of my voice. No other sound matters. Focus on this one sound. Now turn your attention to the sound of the fire crackling. Pay close attention to that sound, and no other sound matters. Try to give all of your attention to the crackling fire sound. Closely monitor the crackling fire sound. If your attention begins to stray or is captured by another sound, we focus on the crackling fire sound. No other sound matters. With this one sound, all of your attention. Continue to monitor this sound, and if you are distracted, return your attention to it. Now focus on the sound of the stream. Pay close attention to that sound, and no other sound matters. Try to give all of your attention to the sound of the stream. Closely monitor the sound the stream makes. If your attention begins to stray or is captured by another sound, refocus on the stream. No other sound matters. Give this one sound all of your attention. Continue to monitor this sound, and if you are distracted, return your attention to this sound as soon as you can. Now focus your attention on the sounds that you might hear in the slight distance. Focus on the space just behind you in the distance. Pay close attention to that space and try to detect sounds that might occur there. For example, the sound of crickets. Even if there are no sounds, keep your attention on that space. Try to give all of your attention to it. Closely monitor the sounds behind you, the sounds of the crickets. If your attention begins to stray or is captured by a sound elsewhere, refocus on the crickets. No other sound matters. Give all of your attention to that place and what you might hear there. Continue to monitor, and if you are distracted, return your attention to that space, to the crickets. Now focus your attention on sounds that you might hear in the distance to your left. Focus on the space and the distance to the left ahead of you. Pay close attention to that space and try to detect sounds that might occur there. The sound of the wind. Even if there are no sounds, keep your attention on that space. Try to give all of your attention to that space. Closely monitor for sounds there. If If your attention begins to stray or is captured by a sound elsewhere, refocus on that place and the sound of the wind. No other sound matters. Give all of your attention to that place and what you might hear there. Continue to monitor, and if you are distracted, return your attention to it. Now focus on the sound of the owls. Pay close attention to that sound, and no other sound matters. Try to give all of your attention to the sound of the owls. Closely monitor the sound the owls make. If your attention begins to stray or is captured by another sound, refocus on the owls. No other sound matters. Give this one sound all of your attention. Continue to monitor the sound, and if you are distracted, return your attention to the sound as soon as you can. Now that you have identified and practiced focusing on individual sounds and locations, I'm going to ask you to quickly shift your attention between them as I call them out. First, focus on the crackling sound. No other sound matters. Switch your attention and focus on what you might hear behind you in the near distance, the sound of the crickets. Pay close attention to the sound of the crickets. No other sound matters. Now turn your attention to the wind. No other sound matters. Turn your attention again this time to the sound of the stream. Now switch and focus on the crackling sound. Now focus on the sounds of the owls. Now focus on the sound of the wind. Now focus on the sound of the stream. Now focus on the sound of the cricket. Now focus on the sound of the owls. Now focus on the sound of the crackling fire. Now focus on the sound of the wind. Now focus on the sound of the stream. Now focus on the sound of the owls. Now focus on the sound of the crackling fire. Now focus on the stream. Now focus on the crickets. Now focus on the wind. Now focus on the owls. Now focus on the stream. Now focus on the wind. Now focus on the fire. Now focus on the crickets. Now focus on the stream. Now focus on the fire. Now focus on the wind. Finally, I want you to expand your attention. Make it as broad and as deep as possible. Try to absorb all of the sounds and all of the locations that you have identified at the same time. Try to focus on and be aware of all of the sounds, both near and far, at the same time. Overtly count the number of the sounds that you can hear at the same time. Try to hear everything simultaneously. Count the number of sounds you can hear this way. This concludes the exercise. How many sounds were you able to hear at the same time?